In this video, I'm giving you 5 ways to improve your deductive reasoning skills because anyone can train themselves to have strong deductive reasoning skills. Here are 5 tips for how you can improve yours. Number 1. Be curious. Since the mind is like a muscle which becomes stronger through continual exercise, the mental exercise which curiosity causes makes your mind stronger and stronger. It makes your mind observant of new ideas, and when you are curious about something, your mind expects and anticipates new ideas related to the subject. This curiosity helps you gather information, and information is what you use to create premises on which you can form deductions. If you observe anything you fail to understand, ask questions. Also, see what you can deduce from the information you already have. Number 2. Be observational. Observations help you gather information. As you make observations, try to analyze and understand them. Observation is an important skill to master to develop your deductive reasoning abilities. For example, study a problem from all angles before you start thinking of a solution to it. And study someone's behavior well before you draw any conclusions about them. And always keep an open mind and, for instance, learn more about a person, their views, and their actions, and do that by asking new questions because there is always more than meets the eye. This is definitely linked to my next tip I have for you. Number 3. Increase your knowledge. The more knowledge you gather, the better equipped you will be to make connections between information. And the more knowledge you gather, the easier it'll be and the better you'll be at forming useful and deductively sound conclusions. What can you do to increase your knowledge? Well, you can listen to podcasts, follow the news, read both fiction and non-fiction, and stay up to date on all kinds of trends. Number 4. Break your knowledge into smaller pieces. Break down the knowledge you have into small pieces, and then see if you can form any premises from those pieces. For example, my stepson went to a party last night and therefore came home drunk contains too much information at once. You might be thinking the opposite, that it's too little information, and we'd both be right. What I mean is, you can't split up that info into smaller pieces. But if I tell you that my stepson went to a party at a beer brewery last night, a coworker gave him a ride to the party and brought him home again. My stepson came home late at night, staggered up the stairs, slammed his bedroom window shut, and he was retching. Then all these sentences, my stepson went to a party at a beer brewery last night, a coworker gave him a ride to the party and brought him home again. He came home late at night, staggered up the stairs, slammed his bedroom window shut, and he was retching, can be used as premises. And let me be so blunt and conclude from this that my stepson was drunk last night. Number 5. Talk to someone. A thing which will help you make sure your deductive conclusions don't fall victim to fallacies is talking about them to another person. Another person can help you see the problem or situation from a different angle. For example, it was actually my husband who told me the story about my stepson. So what did I do? I asked him more questions to check if what he thought he knew was actually what truly happened. It helped my husband realize that most of the info he had was based on assumptions, and to be fully sure about everything which his son had been up to the night before, he would have to ask his son. So what I'm saying is, another person will ask you questions about the situation or problem you're describing, and will often see the situation or problem from a different perspective and point out things you mightn't have seen. This will probably help you get a clearer picture of the situation or problem. Finally, when you talk to someone else about a certain problem or situation, you also help yourself see if there are any fallacies in your own observations, arguments, and conclusions. If we return to the story about my stepson, for instance, we can conclude that what my husband thought he knew, that my stepson had been drunk, might not have been true at all. So it's good my husband talked to me about it, and it's especially good my husband talked to his 22-year-old son about it, because he denied having been drunk. This information came from these websites. You'll find these links below this video. If you found this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and watch this series from the start. Next Friday, I'll be back with a new Q&A video. Till then, I only want to say 3 things. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye for now.